welcome to March Live here on Plum. I feel like we all just need to be together. The last 10 minutes have been rather dramatic in my life, which I'll get into in a minute. You guys, I know most of you don't care about footy. It's obviously my world, other than planning. So some rather big news. If you want to know, let me know. I'm going to say hi to the people that are here. Hello to Christine. Hello to Caroline, Sandra, Tian, Sarah, Wendy, Esther, Desley, and Desley's mum. Hi, Desley's mum. Elise. Did I say Caroline already? I did. Caroline, Esther, and the hair. I actually genuinely forgot about the hair until you guys started saying that. I'll take it out and show you in a minute. I did have the intent was to wash it tonight when I got home from work. Have not had a chance to do that. The world's been a bit mental, so yeah. I just thought, well, originally we'd moved it to Wednesday because the footy's on tomorrow night. And then the footy wasn't going to be on tomorrow night. And now the footy is back on tomorrow night. So that's why we were Wednesday, not Thursday. Because we're supposed to be Thursdays this year. But it'll depend a lot on the footy. Which I know, like I said at the start, a lot of you don't care about football. And I get that. But it's not just my favourite thing. It's also my job. So in that respect, I have to pay rather close attention to it. So I apologise if the word footy gets mentioned a bazillion times tonight. But yeah, that's the hair. I'll take it out in a minute. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll do it now. She's a little oily and greasy and not quite the way I would have liked to show you guys. But you guys are friendly enough that you're not going to judge me for oily hair. So yeah, it is really lovely. It's I'm interested to see how the colour comes out, as in how long it lasts before it goes a different colour. I do have some beautiful red shampoo that's going to leave my shower looking beautiful and red. Sorry, Ryan. But it was time for a change. It's been a long time since I've dyed my hair. It's been a long time since I've been anything other than blonde. So I thought, why not? Why not? And as Denise said, hi Denise, I saw you sneak in. It's a different angle too, because the office is, I guess, how much done do you reckon it is, Ryan? Like 80%?
What's left? Oh yeah. Well, not that much really.
Maybe 85% done. Yeah, maybe 85% done. I still have to get my, and I might grab the webcam after this and just give you a quick spin around. I'll obviously do a whole video. It's on the list to get done probably this weekend now that the world's changed. But that video is coming very, very soon. Hi, Ryan. Hold on, do it again. There he is. We'll hopefully get that done, in the next couple of days. We have got a bunch of videos all ready to go for you, because originally I was supposed to be flying to Perth tomorrow, and I'm not flying to Perth tomorrow. The world has changed a lot, Denise. Don't even try. This is the only little thing about coronavirus as proper that I'm going to go to. Denise, thank you for being a nurse. And to anyone else who's here who is a nurse, thank you for being at the front line of this disaster, because I appreciate it. Because Denise has been keeping me sane. She's the one telling me that I'm not going to die. That's a big deal. Shush, right. Yeah, you just the little hand, Wendy. That's all we get, just the hand. Okay, I don't have anything planned. I don't have anything planned whatsoever. I have some stickers that I can show you. I have a bunch of stickers here actually that I can show you that came from Lime and Water, not that I came from Lime and Water, which I can show you, which I will in a minute. But then anything else, I'm gonna let you guys guide me a lot. You can tell me what you want me to talk about, what you want to see. I can pull stuff out. I can tell you what's coming up on the channel, whatever you like. I'm going to put a little disclaimer on all of this. I am 90% here with you guys. I'm 10% still. I don't have anything in here with footy, but if my phone rings, I'm really sorry. Ryan wants to take it away from me, so I can't look at it for the next hour. I'll do my best. I won't promise, but I'll do my best. Okay, so chuck anything you like at me, and in the meantime, I'm going to walk you through these stickers. So we'll flick over to the overhead. So these two, you might need to zoom into the next one, Ryan. Thank you. These two, obviously two of the same sheet. So Lime and Mortar were involved in Sip and Socials, I think that's what it's called. Sip and Socials, which was a kind of like a women's business group kind of thing. I didn't get to go, but my sister did. She went to the one up in Brisbane, and she happened to get these, and she sent me a message, and she goes, "Do you know Lime and Mortar? They've got some stickers here." And I was like, "Can I have your stickers, please?" So she sent me her stickers. So I got two of them here. These are just deluxe sampler ones, but I actually really like them, and I wish I had have opened these before today, because you guys will see next week in my planner is a little bit different for me, but this colour scheme may have fit really nicely in there. So I have a social media tracker in here, which for that particular kind of event, the social media tracker would have been what was really sort of important for them. You've got payday, pay, public holiday, got some champagne in a glass and a bottle, a bit of a, what do you call it, like a party blower, a little speech bubble and a little note, plus girl boss, hashtag, and a phone. So there's nothing I know I haven't seen from Lime and Mortar before, and I've seen all of this before, but I do like the colourway. I think it's really pretty, even though I don't like pink. Shush, right. So this one is an actual order from Lime and Mortar. It's just funny that it all came at once. So this is from her Mix and Match Lime Mail, which I haven't got for a little while, I'll admit. I've been trying to use the stickers I have, because I have bazillions of stickers. In fact, if you, where am I? That trolley, I can't actually see where I'm pointing. Thank you. That trolley over there, that whole top, that's all my stickers. Whoops. So I don't really need any more stickers, but I decided that I wanted to get some more stickers. So I grabbed this is called, I think it's called the Sloth. It was called something about sleeping sloths, and I just thought it was really cute, and I know I don't have anything like it. So I'll walk you through all of the sheets. Now, I don't actually know where I am on camera, so if this wiggles around a little bit, I'm really sorry. I got I think I got the horizontal sized kit, but I don't know. These seem to be just a little bit big, if I'm being honest. But you guys know me, I don't pay actually any attention whatsoever to sizes of stickers. I just make it work. So we've got two that you can write in, and then two sort of cute little ones. You've got one here with the little sleepy sloth, and then you've got this one up here with the actual sleeping sloths, which is just so cute. Plus you've got the to-dos down the side. I really like the colours in this, even more than just the designs and everything are really nice, but I actually really like the colours. So you've got two more sort of writing boxes, plus two more decorative ones. You've got a more awake sloth, and then some leaves, plus the big to-dos. Got a whole sheet of little to-do lists. I'm just keeping an eye on the comments, so feel free to chuck questions at me. I have one of quarter boxes. Again, some are decorative, some are to be written in. Got four more of the quarter boxes, some more little boxes, a planner, a weekend, and then some decoratives. Yeah, decoratives. Got a whole page of decoratives there. I love that Dream Big. I think that is so super cute. And then this is the sampler that comes in this, I think. So you've got two more to-dos, plus that one. It almost looks like a double box. I'm actually interested just to pull that up and have a look. These actually came last week, and I haven't had a chance to actually have a look at them. Yeah, it is. It's a double box. So really, really cool. I like that so much. And then you've got your kind of functional ones. So you've got your pay, your bill, your little icons, some headers, self-care, meal plan, day off, and plan time. And then you've got your little header boxes as well. So TV time, reminder, don't forget, and some trackers. So while I was hanging out oh, hold on, I forgot about the die cuts. These are actually die cut stickers, so these are great to put in your planner or basically on anything. So I've got 3 of the die cuts. So you've got the awake sloth hanging from the tree. You've got the sleeping sloth next to the cat. Sloth, that's a hard word to say. And you've got like the meditative, I don't know how you say that word either. Sloth there as well, which at the moment we're all a little bit sleepy and meditative, I think. And then I got a couple of extra little bits as well. So I got some of Sophie's hand drawn. So Sophie is Leanne's daughter. She drew these little stickers and I thought they were really cute. I've been meaning to get them for a while. Haven't had a chance to buy anything, so therefore didn't get them. But I love these. You've got like camping, phone, running, presents, dog, cat, water the plants. I love that little band-aid with the boo-boo. That's so cute. So they're just adorable. I really like those. And then I also grabbed 2 of these months ones. I always use months ones all over the place. So always good to stock up on those. And then of course there are a couple little samplers that came along for the ride. So we've got the monthly standard sampler, a couple of extra ones. I like that one with the ice Vovo and the Buffalo Bill. And then we have a cute little ladybug die cut sticker as well. So there we go, lime and mortar. I will use that in my planner soon. Let me know if you want to see it sooner rather than later. Next week is already filmed. I have been good and been trying to get ahead because again I thought we were going to Perth. So I'm already ahead for next week, but I haven't filmed the week after yet. And I'm leaning towards using an Oscar and Lou kit that I have been stashing, hiding away for a little while, but could be swayed into using that one instead. Depends on what you guys want to see. Okay, now I'm being completely guided by you. I need to grab, Ryan, can you reach my bag? Can you grab my social media planner, please? I need to mute this again because it just made noise. Apologies for the email noise. Yes, emails, people telling me that things are happening. We knew what you meant, Arty Crafty. It's all good. Ice Vovos, Ice Cocos, whatever. It's all the same. They're good biscuits. They're good biscuits. Actually, there's a poll. Let's have a little... Again, I'm trying to make this as much fun for everybody as we can. Because, especially, I don't know how many of you have been already isolated. I haven't yet. Which side are you? Thank you. Yeah, might as well. I haven't been isolated yet. I'm still going to work and still out in the world, but I won't be next week. We're kind of doing like alternates at work. So it's just nice to be able to talk to other people. So please talk back, because otherwise it's just like I'm talking to myself. And Ryan, I talk to him all the time. He never talks back. So I have set up for, what are we in? March. I've moved over to my Forest Falls TN for my social media planner. Doesn't she look chunky? I did not mean to do that. Anyone got great ideas for a virtual planner day? Oh, we should do a virtual planner day. That's a good idea, Denise. But I'll just give you guys a bit of a squishle through this one, I guess. So I'll try and move over here and Ryan can come from up there. Thank you, Ryan. So I'm not going to show you my planning for like all my videos, but I can show you the ones that I've already done. So this one was just with the paper and then the stickers and some of the washi tape. I will say that this was a lot easier because I had all my extra washi tape. So I just did, and I'll show you that in a second because it's blank, the April one, which I've done in That So 90s. It was a little bit harder because I didn't have as many washies, which I missed. So I got some more washies just on those ones and some stickers. Yeah, I haven't put anything in there yet. I love that washi tape. Isn't it just the most beautiful thing ever? And then, because this month finished on Tuesday, so I had this whole page, I actually turned it into like just not a title page, but just like an art card page. So I just put a quote on there and just put a backer and then put the gorgeous girl. I love her boots. And then stuck that on there so that the month ends there. And then I've got all my notes pages and stuff at the back. So nothing too fancy in what I did with it, but I just really liked the way that month came up. I thought it looked really good. Staying home as much as possible, officially haven't self-isolated yet, exactly. I think most people are doing that. They're trying to stay home as much as they possibly can. Tiana, it's a little bit like, you almost wish, and I know for me, I wish that when, what's his name, Scott Morrison came out today and said, this is it, I just wish he had just blanket banned anything, because then there wouldn't be these questions. And at the moment I feel like we're still a little bit grey when we should be black or white. That's my opinion. I will not get political. Hi, Di. Went grocery shopping today. Hopefully I can get some fresh stuff soon because I haven't got much today. Ryan went to the shops the other day and all he could get was chicken schnitzels, like when it came to meat, which is fine because I love chicken schnitzel. But he couldn't get red meat at all. Thankfully we've got some in the freezer still.
Not red meat.
Not red meat. Okay, cool. We might be on to chicken soon.
Can't buy that either.
Can't buy chicken either. Okay, so we're going vegetarian apparently.
There was no meat.
No meat at all at my Woolworths or my Coles, and I live within 2 minutes of both. That's a bit scary. Ryan did all the grocery shopping on Sunday because I may have smacked someone, which was not a good thing. I will say this is doing nothing for my patience because I don't have any. I think that we should just go all one way or the other, but yeah, the grey is what's driving me a bit crazy at the moment. So many questions. Do we keep kids at home? Exactly. I am so glad I don't have kids through this because I would have absolutely no idea what to do at all. A little country town butcher is overrun. My dad lives in a little country town in the southeast of South Australia, and I've told him he may have to get me food and send it here because that's all I don't know how I'm going to get meat otherwise. He can send me a cow and I can have it in my backyard. The scary thing is there used to be a paddock full of cows just in our backyard, like not right in the backyard, but like across the thing. I haven't seen them for a while. Maybe they've hidden them so people can't kill them for meat. Whoops. The thing that's been scary, Amy, and I don't know which part of the country you live in exactly, but the news that people have been bussing up to smaller towns around Melbourne, like that are with like 3 hours away or something, and completely taking all their stuff, that's just ridiculous to me. Like if you're from the city, you have enough access to enough stuff. I know that we're shortage of things at the moment, but I'm of the opinion there are enough different Woolworths and different Coles and different IGAs and different everything that you should be able to get something eventually. These country towns might only get a truck come in every week, and if it's all gone, what we're just going to expect these people in the country to starve? Is that what the plan is? Because that's not going to work. Hello. No political. I said no political. Sorry. Christine, I went to the shops on Tuesday when they implemented the 7 to 8 shopping for the elderly. Many came out disappointed because there was little left for them. That's the thing, like they put in these, you can come shopping if you're old or disabled between 7 and 8, but are they restocking the shelves? Because if they don't have stuff to restock the shelves, then that's pretty useless, isn't it? Exactly, everyone's having to go further and further out to get what they want, and it's not going to help. It's just not going to help. I don't often agree with any politician, but what Scott Morrison said today with if you panic buying, just stop. That's what you should do. Just stop. Just stop. I'm sure no one here is doing that, but just if you know someone that is, whack them over the back of the head with a thing of toilet paper and then run with the toilet paper. I'm making him laugh. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Caroline, why are you pressing buttons? Caroline's pressing buttons. Okay, I'm going to live on the south coast of New South Wales, just not getting the new stock. I don't know. I'm hoping we don't get to a point where it doesn't even get into the stores. Like if it gets to the point where people are just grabbing the truck, and I mean we dissented into people getting stabbed at Woolworths the other day, so I don't know where we're going. The world is a little bit weird. The world's a little bit weird. Okay, I'm going to pull it back to planning and then we can go back to coronavirus. The cat walked in the keyboard. Caroline, it's the best thing ever. It came up, do you want to approve this comment? I'm like, well, she's just written ANJBBBB14. Why not? That's not swearing. Unless it's like some kind of code that we should all not know about. So this is going to be my April book. I've gone into That's So 90s. I really wanted to use this kit. I feel like it wasn't very loved when it came out. I feel like it's one that kind of got squished in between Forest Falls and Books and Botanicals, and everyone's kind of just not happy about it, but I really like it. I really like it. I think it's cute. I will admit this was harder to do, but I think it was because I didn't have as much stuff. But anyway, so I've set up my monthly view. For anyone that's interested, the only reason I use these stickers, sorry, I just realised I'm not in the shop. The only reason I use these sort of monthly or day stickers instead of what's there is that I have my YouTube planner set up Sunday to Saturday. And that's because that's my posting schedule. I post Sunday to Saturday. So I just move the days to correspond with that. 90% of the time it has absolutely no effect whatsoever. It's only a problem when there are like 6 weeks in the month, because longer. That doesn't make any sense, but you get the point. So I just decorated that with the washi tape, nothing too fancy. I did the same thing here because I had only Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because we used Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the back end. So I used the art card from this one and just put that's how I roll, and then just put the washi tape on the top, which actually came out looking really pretty. I was actually really happy with that. The silly thing was that I had actually decorated it all before I realised I just needed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Stupid. So that was why the my bad is there, because it can remind me how stupid I am. The other thing that's always a problem when I use Planners Anonymous ones is that you've got to cover this bit. Like the top's never a problem. This middle bit sometimes can be harder. So this actually did work, so that was cool. And I just used everything to cover that up. I brought in a little bit of my Fox and Cactus washi because it matched really well with the hollow. The hollow and the colours actually of the blue and the purple matched the That's So 90s really, really well. So if you have got That's So 90s and you do have the Fox and Cactus Skittles washi, the colour on them is just about perfect for the purple and the blue, that you can match them together. So they're all on there, plus the Polly Pockets. I did have this awesome idea of doing like a card. Ryan. Shh. So rude. Of doing like a card as a Polly Pocket house, but I don't quite know how that would work. It actually might be cool too to use in a Whistle and Birch if I still have enough Polly Pocket stuff left from That's So 90s. I have to ask Sammy if I can have some more. That one was just, I made that bit a bit more green. I like the girl in her little clueless skirt. I stuck those ones together because I didn't need the extra 2 weeks, so I sort of pushed those two together. I think it had pink in it and I couldn't find anything that couldn't find something I wanted to decorate with the pink, so I just squished them together and then went back to the blue for this one, and then just put the pen on the bottom, easy as. And then through to just the the plain note paper at the back, which I can set that all up later on. But there we go, that was That's So 90s, so easy. He's not sick, I promise. He's not sick. But there's also, which I'm keeping in here, so this is from Vineyard. If you guys hadn't seen Monday's video yet. Oh my god. I'm actually really happy with this. It came out so well. And I think it would be a really good thing, especially with the state of the world right now, to fill this in like all through April, just as a this is what happened in the world today kind of thing. I love that. Those bricks are just so cool. I sneezed at work the other day, Denise. I sneezed twice and someone walked over and said, "That's it, you've got 2, you only get 1 more and then we're kicking you out." And I was like, okay, cool, can I go home? I'd really like to go home. I get to work from home all next week, so it will be fine, but it's just a little odd. I'll tell you guys in a sec. So I'm gonna look forward to using this as a bit of a this is what happened with the coronavirus book, which is kind of what I think this is going to turn into. And then I just stopped at 19 so that I had more room to play with the rest of them. But yeah, I really like that. I think this came out really well. I like that I can use the wallet to put another one in if I decide to do, if I really like doing this, or if I feel like I need to keep track of what's happening in the world. It wouldn't be a bad thing to do that for another month, and I just like that the pocket goes in there and makes my planner all chunky and stuff, and yeah, easy. Oh, apparently I've been drinking. No, sneezing isn't a symptom, but people seem to just be hyper vigilant on anything. I got death stares on the train the other day because I sneezed. I'm thinking I sneezed once. Calm down, everybody. Although I do, if there is an upside to any of this, I love the fact that my train isn't busy anymore, and I love the fact that I can go to the stores, the shops, whatever. I can go to the shops and I can get a car park. I just can't buy anything when I get to the shops. Anyway, where did I get my composition book from? Are you talking about this one? Esther. It was one I made, actually. So it's actually just a dot grid notebook from... sorry, I'll move over, Ryan. There you go. You can zoom back in again. It's a dot grid notebook from Natty Planning, and I've just covered it in brown paper and then put some stickers on the front. This actually came straight out of the PA That's So 90s. That one was from there, and then I just decorated it with stickers. Just because I could. Just because I could. And that's just my kind of projects notebook that's in the back. Because I've got... So I keep March, April and May in here. So this will be for 3 months. And then I have my notebooks that move with me. So I've got my info about the card swap that I've been running. And then I've got information at the back here about Planner Jam and the possibility of maybe having another advent calendar, which is still up in the air. So please don't ask me questions because I don't know the answers yet. I will work something out. Yeah, no, I did not sneeze on them. I just sneezed near them, but apparently that was enough to make everyone on the train give me death stares. I don't know why. Everyone's so angry at the moment, and I'm aware that I'm one of those people that are angry. I'm aware, and I'm sure the hair is not helping with that. I seem to be an angry redhead at the moment. But it's just like you take half a second longer to get off the train, and it's like you've murdered someone's child. Just calm down. It's just, what's the rush? We can't go anywhere anyway. It's just, I don't know. All right, guide me, people. Tell me things that you want to talk about, because otherwise I'm just going to waffle on about coronavirus, and that's not fun for anyone. I can give you a bit of a, like I said, I've been pre-filming or trying to get as far ahead with March. I've lost count of what month we're in. So I had my Chasing Planner piece box reveal today. That box is really pretty, actually, and the stickers in that kit are absolutely gorgeous. So maybe I need to use that before I use anything else. So that's on the list. So that was today's video. Friday's video is a card, and it's actually a card I'm really proud of. I nearly failed it on it like 4 times. But I pushed through and it looks really cool. It's sitting, I can actually see it. It's just over here, and I'm so looking forward to you guys seeing it because I'm really proud of it. It's actually really, really cute. And then Monday I'm going to do and Monday's video may get moved depending on when Rainy Days gets here, because Rainy Days is due, according to my Australia Post app, is due between Thursday and Monday, which means I probably should expect it on next Saturday. But hopefully it's here on Friday, which means we can film it and have it up for you guys on Monday. But if not, I have a hobo deco coming for you on Monday. And if not, it'll get moved probably to the week after. But we'll sort that out when we get there. Okay. How's the makeup area going? Tian is got put on hold. I haven't actually worn makeup, I won't say a year, it hasn't been a year, but it's been a long time. And it's just because I kind of don't, we got to a point last season with how busy it was at the start of the year that it came down to, do you want to sleep or do you want to put on makeup? And I chose to sleep, and the problem is I haven't got over that want to sleep yet. I'm still enjoying the extra 10 minutes sleep. Yeah, an hour and a half. Other thing is Ryan works, so Ryan's now working in the city as well. So we try and get on the same train. He started starting work at 7:30. So if he starts at 7:30, he's got to leave here at he's got to be on the 6:30 train. And that means we've got to be up at 5:30, and that's really early, and I don't like going in that early anyway, so it's a whole big thing. But with getting up early is even longer that I'd have to be awake, and I don't want to. Just don't want to. So yeah. List of priorities at the moment anyway. The next thing, so the office was the next thing to get done, and the thing after this was supposed to be our back deck, which is out there. I don't know when that's going to happen, because Grandma and Granddad and my mum and stepdad were coming down to help us do that over Anzac Day, and now Anzac Day's cancelled, so I don't know if they're coming, and even if they are coming, I don't know if Grandma and Granddad should be getting on a plane.
No. Well, they haven't cancelled, but they're very close to doing
they're very cancelable, yeah. So they won't be coming, and we can't do the deck on our own. So don't know. We'll do it when we get there. Caroline, that is a scary question. I'll come back to it in a second. Wendy asked about Planner Jam. Denise has already got to that. We are working on a solution. Nothing simple. So we'll as soon as we know something, you'll know something. We just don't know something yet. So yeah. Okay, Caroline, footy. I think they should have cancelled it, but that's my opinion and my opinion only. Because I think it then messes with the integrity. Because I think it should be fair and it's now not fair. Because if they start and they get 3 rounds in and then they cancel it and then, or they postpone it, they put it on hiatus, whatever you want to call it, and then they start up again for round 4 in June, does that mean they're going to play 17 minutes or 20 minutes? They're playing shortened quarters, whatever they do. I was kind of half listening while I was trying to work out what the heck was going on with work tomorrow. They're playing shortened quarters anyway, but are they going to play shortened quarters at the end of the season? Because otherwise, what's to say that someone wouldn't have had time to get back in a close game at the start of the season and then they haven't had time to do it in the back end of the season? They have had time back into the season. Those sort of things aren't fair, in my opinion. So yeah, I would have preferred that they just wait until they knew something was going to happen, or they knew when or what, or... Anyway, this is what they've chosen to do. A little bit more uncertainty won't hurt anyone, will it? So yeah, that would be lovely. Denise said she'd send Tom over to help us with the deck. I don't know. The decisions do affect my job, Amy, so my number one job day to day is to manage our company's involvement in the SANFL and the WAFL competitions. They've both been put on hold until the end of May. So technically speaking, my business as usual for this time of the year doesn't exist right now. So there's still plenty for us to do. As far as we're aware, nothing's changing. But we will have to change what we'd normally be doing at this time of the year. The world just does something different for a little while. And I think we all know that this year's just going to be a weird year. And that doesn't just go for me and my company, it goes for everyone. But we're all just going to have to roll with it, I think. I don't like rolling with it. I like knowing. How bad is it? Does anyone else hate the fact that was what I was going to show you? I'm going to put up an Instagram post tomorrow because my planner, my planner just looks so sad. Looks so sad. So the only problem in here with these lights is that they shine so bright. Shut up, Ryan. So this was my I need to get another one. This was my planner. I need to get another one. Using the absolutely gorgeous Forest Fairy kit from Luscious Labels, and it's just been all covered in red because my flu shots were rescheduled. My flight got cancelled. My what was that? Oh, my working in Perth got cancelled. I'm guessing now that my interchange shift in Perth's going to get cancelled, and my flight home got cancelled, and it was just... It's all covered in red. I don't like it. Don't like it. And then this is all going to be wrong too, because I know it's not going to happen. Although I will say, of all the weeks to happen, this kit actually looks really nice with red, with just a little bit of a red pop. I don't actually think that looks bad. It looks rather nice. So, yeah. It's just made me a little bit sad. They haven't got cancelled, Denise. They just got pushed back because the nurses... Something along the lines of the people who were coming to give us the flu shots couldn't come to give us the flu shots because they were busy doing something else. Which at this time we completely understood. They haven't been cancelled. They've just been postponed. The other thing was that we had them booked for the entire company. So everybody was going to be getting them on today. But because we've been split into A team and B team, only half of us are in the office. Only half of us could have got the flu shot anyway. And they have to come back and do the other half. So, whole big thing. Had to come home a week early from the UK trip. Oh no, Andrew, that sucks. And you can't go to the post office. How far away do you live? I'll pick it up and bring it to you. because no one should be without their Happy Mail. I'm just hoping that my Happy Mail still gets here, because I still do have things coming. Not a lot, but still have some things coming. I'm looking around going, what else can I show you or tell you that I haven't shown you or told you? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I think everyone's only planning 1 to 2 days at a time. It doesn't matter what we do at the moment. Everything, if I make plans for tomorrow, and I'm going to check my phone soon. I don't know if you guys have seen it light up a couple of times. I know I have. Tomorrow's supposed to be my day off. It would not surprise me whatsoever if I pick up that phone in a couple of minutes' time and it tells me that I'm working tomorrow. So, who knows? Okay, do you guys want a quick little sneak peek of my office before I do the full thing? You have to let me know. Yeah, no, Canberra might be a little bit far. It may be a little bit far. Definitely use it as a challenge to use your stash, because I think everybody needs to be doing that. Oh, that was the joke I wanted to tell you. So when we got this done, so we got the office done on, yes please, we got the office done the Sunday of the long weekend. So what was that, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? No idea. Something like that. We got it done, and I will Esther, hold on. I made the joke to Ryan that I never wanted to leave my office, and now I might never have to leave my office. But might I say, it's going to be bloody hard to work in here with all my, I might have to put like all my pens and washi tape and markers and stuff away, because I'm actually scared of how much they're going to distract me while I'm working from home. I will try and work. If my boss is watching this, Greg, I promise I'll try and work. Can't promise it. Alright, so I'm going to grab the camera. So, hi. And grab the camera. This is going to be weird. So I try not to get Ryan on the thing. So, this is directly to my left, and I'm sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying to hold this as still as I possibly can. That isn't usually there. That's just there for today, obviously. So over here I have my 2 IKEA pegboards, and then I've got my markers sitting down there. Nothing too fancy. The pegboards aren't done yet, as in they're not finalised that that's where everything's living, but they may, that's more than likely sort of what they'll end up looking at. Up the top, so up here I have what I'm calling my Planners Anonymous shelf. So I've got all my beautiful TNs at the bottom, and then I've got all my kits at the top. All of these cabinets are just from Bunnings. There's nothing special about them. They're just Bunnings cabinets that we've put together and Ryan's hung on the wall. He's very clever. But I've just put the shelf down lower because I felt it made more sense to have a lower shelf at the bottom, but I can change that if I want to. Second shelf there, I've got my other kinds of planners. I've got to remember to look at the bottom screen, not the top screen. My other kinds of planners, I've got my Whistle and Birch, my Mumsy and Bubs, and then I've also got my 2 stamp kind of folders. Whoops, bad aiming. They live there. I've also got my awesome little picture from Pearl, so thank you very much, Pearl. Up the top is empty at the moment. Trying to find things to put there. This is my planner corner. This was actually Ryan's idea. He's so clever. So I've got all my Planners Anonymous TNs in there. Planners Anonymous TNs, that's not right. Kiki K planners. Oh my god, look at me, I've gone crazy. My Kiki K planners are all in there. I've got the couple of Overflow at the top, and then I've also got my Flow Paper Lovers books up there. You went fun. No TNs, the whole collection to all of them. Yeah, I know. I couldn't. Do you know what the worst thing is, Sarah? I have all but one, and that's kind of bugging the crap out of me. So this one is also pretty empty. Again, we'll find something to put there eventually, but at the moment, that way. It has just my DIY cuts machine. God, I'm really not holding this very still. I'm really sorry. It's alright, I got it now. I was just holding it with my left hand, not my right hand. So that's that shelf. Move on to the next one, which has got some Kiki K books. It's got all of my, this is going to be fun because the cord's not going to go too much further. All my Kaiser Craft notepads or paper pads all live there. Nothing too much at the top right now. And then over here, and I can't go any further unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to show you guys. I have all my sticker books down the bottom. That's got Kaiser Craft, Kiki K, Aldi, and I think there's someone else down there as well. And then Kiki K notepads at the top. And And then over on the left, I've got more Kiki K notepads and then all my Paper Lovers books. They are my ones that are in use. The ones that aren't in use are actually right up there behind the lights. I'm going to come down. So down here I have, oh thank you. I've got one set of IKEA drawers over there. That's got my inks and stuff in it at the moment. They won't live there forever, but they're living there for now. 3 things of IKEA drawers down here. My Cricut, my Silhouette, and my new mink that I bought secondhand because I broke my old one. They live over there, and that's probably going to stay there. They're actually really good there. It's also got my Google Home, which runs the lights, so need them in here. And then I've got all my pens and bits and pieces, my markers. This is where that wall from Coldcraft is going to come in. That's going to hold all my ink, all my inks and stuff, as well as all my markers. So this will all go, except the washi drawer, and we'll build that up proper screen. And then yeah, back to the start again. Down here I just have 2 more Alex's and then one of the big Alex's, and this one can actually come out. So the one in the middle, if I want to pull it out and someone wants to work in here, it actually does work as an extra sort of desk spot. And then I keep my, keep my glass mat under here so it can kind of go away when I'm not using it. So yeah, that's my office. That's my office. I'm just going to put you back and hopefully I don't break you. Where's my chair gone? Oh, hold the chair back. So yeah, there's your little quick tour. Oh, a couple of other little things. So my washi, I don't know where it is. I'm really bad at this. I can't work out where it is. The washi thing, the thing Ryan's pointing out. That's still over there, and then right behind me is, there we go. Right behind me is my vinyl storage that I keep all of my Cricut vinyl in. There is stuff still in the wardrobe. Not as much. I've tried to keep everything out of the wardrobe if I can. It's really high up. I need to squish you guys down a little bit. That's better. Yeah, the wardrobe's pretty empty, so eventually we can fill it up. I've tried not to keep anything in there because I feel like the stuff I can't see is the stuff I don't use. So it's all been over there. There's obviously my planner cart as well, which keeps my stickers and my pre-made cards and my Lawn Fawn 6x6 paper pads, and I'm thinking I may move them up here, but I haven't got to it yet. I will do a full walkthrough video. Obviously you guys have got the sneak peek, which maybe I don't need to do the whole video now, but I will. That sort of goes through all the drawers and all the everything so that you guys sort of can get a really good look at it. And then obviously I'll show you again once the Coldcraft's in, because that'll be the final install. My desk is the thing I'm the most happy with, which, considering how hard it was to get and how long we ummed and ahed over it, I was really worried that it would be too white in here, because between all the white melamine, the white peak boards, and the white desktop and the white drawers, I thought maybe that would be too much. But I feel like I make it colourful with everything that's in here, so that's helping. That's helping a lot. And when the inks and everything are all up here, it'll look even more rainbow in here. Even more rainbow, if that's even possible. Alright, I'm going to start wrapping this up, and you guys know that when I start trying to wrap things up, generally we sit here for another hour and a half, so I'll try and wrap it up. You guys chuck questions at me if you have anything. Obviously when I do that video, I'll do the whole, this is where I got this from, this is where I got this from, so don't ask too many of those kind of questions now, because you will get the answers to all of those soon enough. I do want to run around and actually put, you would have seen I've got like little post-it notes all over everything, which is just telling me what's in everything. I want to replace those with actual labels, so I'm working on doing that at the moment. I still need to kind of work out where everything goes, and with my inks and everything coming out of that one over there, eventually they'll need to come out and come over here, so I get 2 drawers back over there, so who knows. I do, in a bit of exciting news, I do have the last 12 of the oxides coming in the next couple of weeks. So excited, the collection's complete. Ryan's excited about that too, because it means I don't have to buy anymore. Are you excited about that? No? be excited about that the day I run out of Copics to buy.
Just means, yeah, you're welcome to start working.
Yeah, exactly. He's gone. I don't know if you guys heard him. He says that just means you're going to start working on the Copics. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I don't know if you guys saw when I was going around. I have a good smattering of Copics right now. Like I'm okay. I will admit there are a couple of browns I want, and I want some of the neutral greys or the toner greys. I haven't decided yet, one or the other. But I could say if I only got another 10 Copics this year, I'd be okay. I could live with that. Arty Craft, I'm scared of getting into the actual inks. Because I have one. I have black soot of the actual ink. And I'm scared of playing with it because I'm scared that I'm going to want all the others. So I'm just sticking with the oxides for as long as I possibly can. As long as I can. Okay, other things I can tell you. Is there anything else I can tell them? Can you think of anything? No? Okay. Things I'm hoping to get my hands on really soon. I don't know if you guys have seen the Heidi Swap Mink ink. I really want to try that. I know it's coming to Spotlight. I think they said end of April. That was before all the coronavirus stuff happened, so who knows if that will be. The others don't blend as well and are useless stamping. That's good to know, Denise. I might not need to worry about them. I know the mink ink was supposed to be coming in April. I don't know if it still is with all the coronavirus stuff, but that's my plan to get hold of that. There are a lot of downsides to the mink ink. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically like toner ink that will react with all the foil. Oh my god, I have to show you something before we go. So you know how awesome my drawer looks like with the inks? You actually see my foil drawer because that's pretty cool too. I'll show you before we leave. It does look really messy, arty crafty. I'm not going to argue that. I'm also not happy about the wastage that's going to happen with it because you can't, once you've put the ink into the ink pad, A, you can't retrieve the ink that's in the ink pad, and B, you can't reuse the ink pad. So there's a lot of wastage to it, and I don't know if it's worth it, but I want to try it because I love trying things with foil. I just do. I don't foil anywhere near as much as I should. Anyone, you guys will know, you've watched my channel enough. I don't foil everything. I foil a lot, but I don't foil everything. And I don't think I need to foil everything. But these kind of things I like to try. I just like to investigate and see what they're like. And plus I think enough people will be interested in the results of that one. So that's something that I've got on the list to buy, to try. I need to do... Oh, good girl, you bought the foil quill. I love the foil quill, and Denise has given me a really good idea for the foil quill, which I haven't got around to doing yet. I have got around to trying it in, like, off camera, and it, Denise, for your information, it works really well. I have not yet had a chance to try it on camera, so I will very, 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 very soon do that video. That's coming. And just another way to add foil using the foil quill that gets around some of the issues I had with tracing. So Denise is very smart. Pardon me. So there's that. What else was the other thing I was going to tell you? It just popped into my head. Oh, I have a lot of Lawn Fawn dies to do, or like the interactive dies. I'm a sucker for the reveal wheel. You guys know that. I love it, and that's actually the video that's coming for you on Friday. I do have now, I have the double, things that you haven't seen yet. I have the double slider surprise, which I made for a friend, which you guys are going to see a sneak peek of that card tomorrow on my Instagram. Just photos, not a video, but I have the double slider surprise. I need to show you that. I need to show you the... I have shown you Flippin' Awesome, so I don't need to do that. I have to show you the Magic Iris. This is just one that I made to play with, but it's just, I love it. It's so cool. It's just awesome. So yeah, I need to make you guys one of these on camera. They are super awesome. And I also need to do a light up card for you guys, but I don't know where the line is with cards. I don't want to push too hard and have like a card every week, because I feel like that's too much. So you guys need to guide me a little bit on that. If I go too hard with the cards, let me know and I'll back off. You could, Tian. Adding foil is not hard. It's really not. You just need to know what you're doing, kinda, and you're okay. I just like to play with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I only just got a scan and cut and it's probably had the foil quill. I'm being dead honest, I like the foil quill that's the freestyle one. The one that goes in my Cricut or my Silhouette, I don't like anywhere near as much. It restricts me more than anything, and I can't stand being restricted. Whereas the foil quill, the freestyle one, I can put it on anything, I can use it anywhere. So good. I know Spotlight have this little, because you guys know I don't like the plugs. One of the very clever things that Ryan did was he's got, so right under here, so this is where I sit normally, there's actually a power board right behind here, and so I've got my phone plugged in here at the moment. But that's just a USB cord, so my foil quill can live in there, and it means I can just use it. I don't have to worry about trying to find another plug for it anymore. So smart, Ryan. So I'm hoping to be able to pull that out a little bit more often, but I like that I'm not restricted with the foil quill. That's my favourite thing about the freestyle one. Love to see you make cards every week. Excellent. I don't know if I can do cards every week, but it's good to know that I can go to cards. They're kind of like my backup. When I run out of things to do or run out of things to show you, I go for a card because I know they'll always fit, and if I need to bump it, it can get bumped. They're very rarely time specific, which is kind of what I love about them. Okay, I'm going to show you my foil drawer, and then I actually am going to wrap this up. So if you have questions, chuck them at me now because we're just about done. So I'm just going to pick you up and bring you over here. So yeah, this is my little, this is what I'm talking about with the cords. So Ryan's got, sorry, I need to get under here. Ryan's got the power board, and I've just got a phone plug down there which can do my phone or obviously the foil quill. I also just want to show you, and this is going to be really bright, so just avert your eyes. So this is the setup with the lights, so they're attached to the wall, attached to the roof, and then the camera's set up there as well. Where are you going? Right, Ryan's going to show you like that. So yeah, attached to the roof, which is just so super cool. Means that this office is now like it's a craft room when it's not a studio. So before there used to be poles and stuff in the way, and yeah, it was just pain. So foil drawer. This just makes me happy. Oh damn it! I removed that. It would have looked really cool. Hold on, let's do it again. You ready? Foil drawer. I have doubles. I didn't mean to get doubles, but I have got doubles. So gold. Yeah, it came with the mink when I bought the mink, because I bought it off Mel and it was awesome. I will show everyone what Google does in just a sec, Denise, because I'll do it when I finish the video, because that seems to make more sense. So I do have doubles, but I've got gold, rose gold, silver, holographic, 2 silvers, 2 holographics. This kind of green one, I don't know why that says gold. Maybe I have somewhere, oh, I've mixed them up. That's supposed to be, anyway. A pink gold ombre, a teal ombre, 2 blacks, a rainbow, and a gold stars, plus some other colours in there that I need to get to. I just love showing the foil drawer. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Okay, let's come back around here, shall we? Hello again. Alright, so that is it, I think, for this video. I know I didn't actually show you guys very much, I'm aware of that. Yeah, it is arty. I won't need any more foil for a while. The only downside is a lot of that foil can't be used with my quills. So that's why I'm looking forward to getting the mink back up and running, because I can actually mink things again. Because I have a toner printer back. I just need to have time to, you know, play with it. And that's sort of the only thing about the whole coronavirus thing that I keep finding that's kind of getting under my skin. The amount of people that are going, I've got all this time on my hands because I'm not working. I'm like, well, I'll happily not work, and you can have my work and work from home. But when I'm home, I'm going to be working still. So what is all this time you people are talking about? Because I would love to just sit here and craft for a week. That'd be great. Absolutely great. Anyway, so as Denise said, there is something else cool here. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. With this whole thing, if you guys want me to go live a little bit more often so we can kind of feel connected to other human beings, which I think is going to be really important, especially if we do actually get to lockdown, which who knows, we might not. But if we actually do get to that point and you guys want to do lives, even if we're all just sitting around crafting together, like the virtual planner day, like Denise said, we can find like a way to do a Zoom meeting or something like that. where we all join in together and we're just sitting around and chatting. That's it. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in something like that. I'm happy to work that out. And maybe we can do that every other week or weekend or something, just to keep people together. Because yeah, as much as we're a connected world and we're always on and we're always contactable, not being together is really hard, and just not talking to people is really hard. So I get to talk to you, you don't get to talk back. That's the sad part about this, but we can find a way that you can talk back. That's sort of the plan. Anyway, we'll work that out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Mwah! Love you lots, sending lots and lots of huggles. I'm going to say bye, and then I'm going to do this. Hey Google, turn off the studio lights.
Okay, turning the lights off.
Bye!